All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. College football week 7. We're going to jump into it today. I got one game that I really love and then two games that I would love if we get some updates on some injuries. So I'm excited to jump into those 3 games today. Last week, we go 1 and 2. You know what? We give ourselves a womp womp. 2 straight losing weeks. We go 2 and 3, then we go 1 and 2. We got to step it up. And I really do like our first play that we're going to jump into today. But before we get into that, I do want to let you guys know about the giveaway that we have going on right now. If you're watching this at the time of it being published, which is around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, October 10th, still a few hours left to enter our 11,000 subscriber giveaway. Guys, you have until the end of the Monday Night Football game, but we're giving away an officially licensed NFL jersey. All you have to do is go to our community tab, which is right on our channel page, find the post with the image of the image, I guess, that you just saw, and add your email to it. You'll find it. It was posted on September 26th, if that counts. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, guys. Join the fam over here. We are grinding. We're almost on our way here to 12,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. But let's jump into what my favorite play of the weekend is going to be here, and it's Fresno State hosting San Jose State. And you know what? We're going with the underdog here, San Jose State. This is an early line. I got it at 7.5. Right now, I'm seeing it already up on some books up to 8.5. Not too much of a difference there. If it gets anywhere near 9, now I probably stay away from this, but we're in at -110 odds at 7.5, which is a great early play for us because I really am starting to love this San Jose State team. They're holding opponents to 14 points per game, and you know what they do that I love, and if you've been watching these picks, you know I love a tough team that wins in the trenches, and it seems like priority number 1 for every game is San Jose State to win up front, and I think they're going to do that this Saturday against Fresno State. Now, Fresno's out, or their quarterback looks like he's probably going to miss this game. If he doesn't, I still love this play, but if he's out, oh my god, I love it even more. If he's out, this probably turns into a 2-unit play for me, which I do not announce very often on the channel, but I do really like San Jose State here. If San Jose State doesn't cover this game, I got to figure out some sort of punishment because we got to bounce back from some of these college picks here. But yeah, this is a 4-1 against a spread team taking on a team that has not covered all year long here. So you know what? We're rolling with San Jose State -7.5. And let me bring this in. Last year when these two teams played, Fresno State absolutely pumped San Jose State 40-9. You don't think San Jose State still thinks about that? Still thinking, you know what? We're the better team this year. Let's see what you got. I love it. There we go. We're going to be going with San Jose State -7.5. I would still play it up to 8.5. But yeah, I'm very glad that we got it in here. I think that obviously that couple points could matter, but we'll see. We got San Jose State is our first play, guys. Before we jump into the second play, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about SportsLine. SportsLine's becoming, and I've talked about it in multiple videos, so you guys know if you watch every single video, SportsLine's becoming one of my favorite go-to tools when predicting these games, whether it's NFL, whether it's NCAA football, college football, whether we're jumping into NBA in a couple days. SportsLine simulates each and every game 10,000 times, so you have a starting point for your research. You don't have to go to the board and say, what the hell is going on here? They also have Vegas experts on the site that give their picks and track their units and all that good stuff. They also have projected box scores if you are a player props connoisseur and things of the like. So make sure to go over there. Use the link in our description. You can get SportsLine for 3 months for $4.99. Yes, that is less than $5, and it's usually a $25 offer. And this deal that I'm about to say is going to run out pretty soon, so you might want to hop on board here for 1 month. You can use our link in the description and get that month for 49 cents, less than half of a dollar. Go check out SportsLine, link in the description. We'll try and put it in the pinned comment as well. Also, guys, use that hashtag Rideoftheday in the comments. Give me a play, and I may be jumping on board with one person in the pinned comments. Here, you guys get a shout out, win or loss. Now, I said there's 2 games that we have. I don't want to call them leans because I feel pretty strong about them, but there's 2 games that are coming down to the injury report here. So keep an eye on the pinned comment for any updates here. But the first one is going to be Tennessee hosting Alabama. And Bryce Young obviously didn't play last week. Alabama almost lost. Honestly, I could say should have lost the game to Texas A&M. Texas A&M choke job. Hopefully no one memes that, but choke job and blew the game. So Alabama takes the win. Tennessee pumps LSU. Tennessee's riding their high horse, having a home game here against Alabama. But if Bryce Young plays, which he was out last game with an AC shoulder joint sprain, which I know can be pretty bad, but it can also be something you can play through. So we'll have to monitor that injury. But if he plays, I'm loving Alabama -7.5. Alabama, like I said, they should have lost last week. They pretty much lost last week. So you have a fired up Alabama team coming to a Tennessee team that is yet to lose. Alabama's going to say, you know what, we're taking it to them. We lost our #1 spot in the ranking last week. And Tennessee moved up to, I believe they're like 8th or something now, or maybe even higher. And Alabama's saying, no, we want that spot back. We want the #1 spot back. We got kicked out of it. We want it back. We are fired up. And let's go take down a team that everyone knows is very good. Now, I know a lot of people here, you see on the graphic, more than half the people are looking at Tennessee +7.5. I'm on the contrary here. I like Alabama 7.5, but keep an eye on the pinned comment, because obviously if Bryce Young doesn't play, I don't even remember the backup quarterback, his college debut last week. Didn't really love it. I think he threw a pick, had a couple fumbles. Yikes. So yeah, we're probably sticking away from this game if Bryce Young isn't a go, but I really hope he is, because I think this is a great number. I think Alabama's going to come out pretty fired up. In the last 10 games, now this is dating back years, right? Last 10 games between these two teams, Alabama's covered 70% being favorites the entire time here. 3 of the last 4 they've covered, and these were spreads of 24.5, 24.5, 29.5. Alabama can put up points against Tennessee. I'm not saying Tennessee isn't better than they have been in recent years. They're having a really, really good year, and this is going to be a good game. But I think Alabama can take this by, 8+ points here. Coming off of a loss last week, even though they didn't lose, they really lost. And, losing that #1 spot in the ranking, I love Alabama in this spot if the quarterback plays. Next game, very, very similar. We got Oklahoma hosting Kansas here, and Kansas first loss of the year last week. Oklahoma, I mean, by all accords, especially against the spread here, having a pretty disappointing season. 1-2 against the spread at home, 2-4 against the spread, overall here, and 3-3 straight up. Kansas, the quarterback goes down, during the game and does not return. Jalen Daniels, I believe his name is, he is now questionable in this game here, but if he plays, we have another game where we're going to be looking at the team that is waiting on this quarterback injury news. He did leave and not return to the game, so that ain't the best sign, but if he does, I think that Kansas +7.5 here is the play. And you know what? Forget the quarterback, forget Kansas playing well. This is almost a fade Oklahoma type game. Any quality opponent, I don't think Oklahoma should be giving them more than a touchdown in terms of points and in terms of a spread. I don't think they've earned that yet. So this is more of a fade Oklahoma. Now, I want Kansas to be healthy, obviously, but this is more of a fade Oklahoma type game for me. I think that Kansas is the perfect opponent to come in here and cover this. Maybe they lose by 3, who knows? But 7.5 points is a lot. I think Kansas is playing some good football, some quality wins, and Oklahoma, they haven't been up to the match for some of these better opponents and whatnot. So Oklahoma here, we're fading them, and we're going Kansas +7.5. I've seen for worse odds this line at 7 on other books, so maybe you want to shop that if you'd rather go for the touchdown, the 7 points, but have to pay $125 or so type of thing. So make sure to check that out. But yeah, I do like Kansas in this one. I do want to monitor that Jalen Daniels, the quarterback situation, because they obviously ended up ultimately losing after he got out of the game last week, so we want to keep an eye on that. But that is all I have for you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter and contact me on Twitter at EvGuyBoss. And also, we have our Discord rocking and rolling, guys. Make sure to find that link in the pinned comment. And yeah, if you're watching this with time to spare, make sure you go ahead and join that giveaway. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.